feel for our players. Their defensive locker room is hurt because they've invested a lot into preparing to have an opportunity to win a game like this. It's also a bunch that's not going to hang their heads, though. You know, losing a football game stinks. Don't like it. It's not the standard, never will be. We're not okay with losing. Losing is not okay. But I also told them, you know, we're going to respond, I have no doubt. You know, if you got a pulse, you got a chance. And we got a pulse, so we got a chance. We're going to keep showing up. I can promise you this team will not back down. So, thought our kids fought hard. Thought we didn't play some detailed things a certain way we needed to at certain times. And we got to coach better. Starts with me. You want to blame somebody for the loss? Blame me. Don't blame me, guys. Blame me. So I can take it. All right. That open up to questions.
Coach, what was the explanation by the refs on that pass interference call at the end of the game?
I didn't give very many good explanations in the second half of the officiating. It left a lot to be desired. It's probably about all I can say.
On that play?
Big 12 crew, in case you're wondering.
On that play, was there any consideration to run it on first down versus going for that pass play?
Yeah, there was. You know, we had 2 timeouts in the pocket. It felt like we had some. We considered all things. I mean, you're in a fast situation, making a quick call with little time left, but felt like our best chance was trying to get it into the end zone. You know, you never know how things are going to play out at the end. Probably could have run it. We thought about it, talked about it over the headsets, but just decided let's take our shots towards the end zone.
Coach, despite the 2 plays that really turned the game, what do you think about Mitch's ability to bounce back from his errors?
Yeah, you know, the fumble there, he probably got a little careless with the football. He's got a really good poise in the pocket. That's part of what makes him special. He's just got to, you know, understand that you got to protect the ball. And that was a critical play. And at the end, I don't even really put a whole lot of stock into. That's, you know, that last pick, you're trying to win the game and make a throw, and you can't take a sack. Probably you could have taken one, but then you're moving yourself back. It wasn't a time thing at that point, the 2 timeouts. It was more of a, we needed to try to stay in range of making a shot there. And, you know, I'm proud of the kid. He's, you know, in that environment, you know, I thought he played really admirably. Does he have to get some things better? Yeah, we all do.
After the scoop and score touchdown, what was the message to him, like, kind of coming back to the sideline?
So we have a deal in our program that good things happen, we say good, and bad things happen, we say good. So I just looked at him and I said good, which means an opportunity to respond. Like, you know, I think he's got some grit, he's got some toughness, and he was maybe a little fired up, ready to go try to respond. And man, he's a courageous young man, and I think he's got a bright future. And I think his response was the right way. He's wired the right way.
Coach, how much do you lean on the silver lining of, in reality, it's more so you guys beat yourselves than it was getting dominated by the other opponent?
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating, to be honest, because, you know, we talked, the message always was just do your job. And the first half, I thought we did a pretty good job of that for the most part. There was a couple of things on defense I didn't think we did very well. We got to get a lot better on defense. That's on me, and we'll get it fixed. But look, we're a good football team. We're going to keep showing up. You know, in this game, you get every 7 days either get promoted or exposed. We had some things exposed today. We had an opportunity to get promoted. We played, put ourselves in some situations that have some success. But against a team like that, you can't give them anything. And they're a really good team. They're a quality team, and they took advantage of some things we didn't do well.
What do you think changed after halftime? Because obviously you still easily could have won the game, but it definitely changed after halftime.
Yeah, there were some momentum things. You know, they got the ball first. We had kickoff, right? They punted. We went 3 and out. We punted. It early in the second half, third quarter, it kind of felt like stalemate a little bit. And then they had some plays. You know, the one that really I think probably more to me than the fumble, but also the 4th down. Mm-hmm. We had I thought a decent call on. We just kind of busted something. not on the kids. We got to coach it better. Really, probably should have had a stop there. If we get a stop there, the game feels a lot different because we're still up.
And their quarterback didn't really hurt you with his legs down the field, but you had a hard time bringing. There were some key plays where it couldn't bring him down in the back.
Yeah, he's a hard kid to get on the ground. He's very elusive. He's athletic. I mean, I think it's been documented. He's the fastest guy on their team. He didn't kill us with any like huge chunks that went for 40 or 50, but he found a way to keep the chains moving or keep a play alive. And he's a hard guy to get down on the ground. That's one of his strengths. It's just his mobility for sure. And good player. Hats off to him. And he made it hard on us today.
Mekhi finished the game with like 128 and a touchdown. Can you just speak to his performance and how, especially when y'all had the momentum, like he was kind of able to help control the clock and things of that nature?
Yeah, you know, better people make better football players. Mekhi is great person, really hardworking, very tough, very dependable, very consistent. Don't have to worry about him bringing effort and being ready to go. I thought we blocked some things up for him really good. I thought he showed explosiveness. I thought he caught the ball in the backfield well today. That was probably the thing that stood out to me. But I thought he played like a big time football player because he is. And you know, it's amazing how guys that work really hard usually play really good. And I'm proud of him. And he's hurt, man. He's the type of guy that feels like he could have always done more. But I'm proud of his effort and what he did today.
Coach, what can you say you learned about your team today?
We got fight. You know, adversity. I told them going into the day, there's going to be adversity. They're a good team we're playing. There's going to be some things go sideways. You know, things in the third quarter, things were going kind of sideways. And, you know, we had some guys step in front of the train and said the train ain't going to keep going other tracks this way. We're going to try to slow that train down. And so I thought the way they responded maybe after the third quarter was encouraging. I thought the way we started the game was encouraging to see. There's just a lot of little things that I'm probably stuck on right now that we got to do better. But I'm encouraged with our group. I've got a lot of hope in who we can be and who we can become. And like I said, I like our team. I like our locker room. I'm grateful to be a part of this team, and I love these kids. I think they love each other. I think we're going to keep showing up, and they'll fight till the bitter end.
To that point, and you mentioned it a little bit in your opening statement, outside the locker room, I saw you like kind of high five everyone, just say head up. How important was that for this team to know going into the locker room to like stay encouraged even after a tough loss?
I love these guys whether we win or lose. Now, don't get it twisted. I won't win. Like I don't like losing. But these are all fantastic young men, and they're hurting. Everybody's hurting, and I want them to know, like, hey, we got your back. Keep your head up. No pouting. Nobody's gonna feel sorry for us, and we're not gonna mope around. There's people in life that got real problems. We lost a football game today. That sucks. But we'll move on and we'll get better from it. We'll learn from it. We'll bounce back. You know what I mean? And so I'm not okay with losing, but not to diminish the loss. But we lost a football game. We're going to find out a lot about how we respond. We'll find out more about how we respond, or about who we are, about how we respond, than losing a game today. You know, there's half the teams in America are going to lose today. I hate that we were one of them.
All good. Thank you, Coach.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.